All right, everybody. Well, we know the drill. Let's go ahead and get our keys out of the ignition. And we're going to open up the glove box. And we're going to look in there, see what's in there. What do we got? What do we got in there, Sonny? Blonde Sonny. Looks like he kept that look from his pimp days. All right, we see a car registration. And we see an LPD business card. So we're going to go ahead and get that card. The registration can stay with the vehicle, obviously, because that's where it belongs. So we're going to close the compartment. Just like so. And then we're going to hit F4, just like last game, just to exit the vehicle. And you'll see that little prompt. It'll pop up. It'll say OK. All right, now we're going to go ahead and open the door to the police station. And we're just going to go kind of look around here real quick. Go to our locker first. We got to get our equipment. Locker's over here on the left. Oh, but we don't know the combination. So we're going to go ahead and turn over the LPD card. And we see 36412. So we're going to open the locker. We got 36. We got 4. And we got 12. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this gun. We're gonna get some ammo, and then we're also gonna get our handcuffs, just like so. And then we're gonna close the locker. I know you're thinking to yourself, every time that you do a good action, is it gonna make that annoying noise? Yes, it is. Welcome to Police Quest. All right, moving on. So, like I said, we're going to kind of chill and look around in here a little bit. This is the homicide office. This guy over here, this is Keith. We remember him from the first game. He was the guy that kind of came and awkwardly broke up Jack's party. Say, Sonny, I heard that dirtbag you sent up the river last year back in town for a retrial. Isn't his name Baines or something like that? Maybe this time you can put him away for the duration. It seems like the garbage of this world gets every chance known to man. Damn right, Keith. He's all cool, sitting back. He got his cigarette hanging out his mouth. All right, anyway, so this is our desk. So we're going to go ahead and sit at our desk, and then we're going to look at our basket, see if we have any messages. And we have a subpoena, so we're going to pick up and we're going to read this subpoena. You are commanded to appear in Division 4 Superior Court of the City of Lighton as a witness for the people in the retrial matter against the defendant, Jesse Baines. Notification of time and date will follow. Yeah, this rat, dude, we got to go back and, it's to take time out of our day to make sure that this rat stays in prison because the justice system is so broken you can't keep him inside, even though he's obviously a murderer and a dope dealer. So, Anyway, so we're going to unlock the drawer. And we're going to look in the drawer. And what do we got? We got a thank you letter and a wallet. Who's this letter from? We're going to get this letter. Kind of smells like perfume. And we're going to read this letter. Oh, it's from Marie Wilkins. Sweet Cheeks. She says, Sonny, thank you for turning my life around. Love, Marie. Oh, I guess she's not a prostitute anymore. Perfect. Maybe she stopped doing the cocaine as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the wallet. And we're going to go ahead and close the drawer. With our blonde, very blonde detective. Okay. And he's going to go ahead and stand up. And then we're just going to go over to this board, take a look here. And you're going to notice that... yeah, we're behind on our scores, on our shooting scores. So that's going to be our clue to visit the gun range here. And then we went ahead and got the keys. And that's to the patrol car that we're going to use here. And this is our boss. It's Captain. Well, Bonds, no doubt you heard about Jesse Baines by now. The district attorney told me that the reason this jackass won a retrial was some technical bullshit about improper jury instruction. It's a real shame, but that's life. Damn right, Captain. All right, but we're going to go ahead and snoop around on his desk while he's looking straight into our eyeballs. So, He's just looking at us, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to look at his papers. He's just going to be completely fine with that as well for, whatever reason. But, so, all right, so this is going to be the passwords. Now, where do we use these passwords? Wow, I'm so glad that you asked. Luckily, this is a walkthrough of Police Quest 2, and we're going to learn. So we're going to go over here to this computer right here. If Sonny will walk, please. Thank you. All right, we're going to go over to this computer right here. We're going to look at the computer. Look at that computer. Oh, God, that brings back some memories. All right, and if you ever used DOS before, so dir is going to bring up the directories. CR is going to bring up the command prompt so that we can type in the different directories to get to them. dir will again explain what's in that directory. So we got those passwords. So if we go to Vice, the password is Miami. Boom. And then we can bring up the directories, and then we're going to see a bunch of people in here that we arrested in the first game. Pretty cool, right? This is Victor Sims. This is that kid that we arrested for the drugs in the park. He was buying cocaine. A little bit of cocaine. And looks like he ended up getting a year of probation. Well deserved, sir, and I hope he turns his life around. This is the guy that was selling him the drugs. This is Don Colby, if we remember him. Don Colby, sale of narcotics. It looks like he turned state's evidence on Jesse Baines, and he's under state's witness protection program. So good turnout for Colby. All right. And I mean, you can kind of you can go through all of these. I'm not going to sit here and do that. I'm going to go through the front ones. Here's Sweet Cheeks. Let's see what they got to say about Sweet Cheeks. Is she still out there hooking? See if she's lying to me. Sweet Cheeks. No convictions. She has an arrest record for solicitation, but that's all in the past. Provided assistance for Light and PD in undercover operation leading to the arrest and murder suspect. That's right. This is Woody Roberts. This is the bartender from the Operation Hotel. Mario. He turned to state evidence. Good job, Woody. His last name's Roberts, and he's an Italian. It's pretty weird. All right, so anyway, we're going to go back. There's a lot of just really fun stuff in here. We're going to go... That's not how you spell person. No, personnel. That's right. Okay. And then the personnel, their password is going to be pistachio. And then we're going to go to directory. And then we can see files just on our coworkers. These are all their private files. So we're going to look at Keith. He's our partner. Looks like he helped out in a traffic management at the scene of a double fatal accident. Robinson's action quickly brought the scene under control and prevented further tragedy. Well, I'm glad I have him on my team. Keith's a good guy. And there's like I said, there's a lot in here. This one's important though. You need this one. So this is Officer Pratt. He was wounded in the line of duty while coming to the aid of a critically wounded officer who had been hit with gunfire. This guy's a hero. You know, he risked personal injury saving a small child from a burning vehicle. Who does that? Saving the life of a 45-year-old. But if you look at the bottom there, see he's on-duty drug consumption, and he has an internal affairs investigation active against him. So it's not good. And this is a funny one. So you remember the Gremlin. Well, this is Laura Watts. Laura Watts was our partner, the narcotics partner that we had in the first game, the blonde girl. And remember they were putting chickens on the dude's desk. He sprayed the shit with mace or whatever. This is her. Caught red-handed making chicken tracks across the top of Sergeant Dooley's desk with the rubber stamp. She got a written apology. She got a written reprimand. I think she's still with the force. I don't think she's fired, but that was her. She was the Gremlin the whole time. I never knew. What is that? Dude, she didn't even cue us in. We could have done like a Jim and Pam style double team, bro. That would have been cool. All right, and then you can type in Sierra, and this is just this isn't for points. It's just fun. You know, you can look at like the different games. Here's Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Lounge, the Lizards. And it'll give you like a little synopsis of all their different games, but just for fun. Anyway, we're going to exit out of here. Getting to get back to business here. And you want to hurry up and run out of there before that guy talks to you again, because he's going to trigger like a whole other thing in a second here. So don't spend too much time in there. All right, this guy over to the left, this is the dude that's doing drugs at work. So we're gonna be like a bro, dude, and we're just gonna talk to him about it. His name is Lloyd, the really nice guy. So we're gonna talk to Lloyd. All right, Lloyd. He appears a little slightly out of touch with his surroundings because he's fucking high. And he said, "Well, slap me some tracks and feed me a line, Mr. Bonds. What's up?" All right, a little too cheery in your greetings, sir. We're gonna ask him about drugs. And we're going to tell him, dude, internal affairs looking at you, bro. Like, you better clean your shit up, dude. Like as one friend to another friend, you better clean up. And he says, Sonny, you know what, man? You're a true friend. I didn't realize how bad off I was until I woke up yesterday morning and I didn't know where I was. I've made up my mind. Today I'm putting in for a leave of absence, and then I'm going to check myself into a rehabilitation center. Dude, we probably just saved this guy's life and his family. You know, and his loved ones from having to see him spiral down into a pit of despair, you know, or whatever, feeling awesome either way. All right, so we're going to walk over here to this little counter here, and we're going to type in open bin, and then we're going to get kit, and then we're going to close the bin. And you're thinking to yourself, how do I figure that out? You just do. You just do. All right, so we're going to go over here to the counter. And this is for the gun range. Remember, our shooting scores suck, so we got to bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. So we're going to give our gun to the officer for inspection. All right, and then he's going to give it back to us because it's good. All right, and he says, when you're ready, you can fire at will, and don't forget to see me for new ammo before leaving. Okay, we won't. But we can't just be firing off weapons, bro. We need ear protection. So he's going to give us some earmuffs so we can make sure that we, take care of our ears while we're firing our sidearm here. All right, and we're just going to walk, not out the door, Sonny Bonds. All right, we're going to walk over to this guy right here. And we're going to wear our ear protectors. And it says, okay. All right, F6 loads the gun. F8 is going to draw the gun up to fire. And then F10 is going to squeeze off the bullet. You're going to want to center this in the middle of that target. Never sighted in a pistol before, but here we are. Right in the middle of that target. Boom. And you want to hit just like that. All right. Now we're going to drop the gun with F8 again. We're going to press view button. Now view button is going to come over to us. And then you see that blue dot there. So we're a little to the right and just a little up. Just a little up. So we're going to adjust the sight. And then using the arrow keys, we're going to do 3 clicks to the left. And then we're going to do probably like 1 down is good. Yeah. All right. Then you just type in new target. And that'll replace the target for you. And then you're going to press back button to move it back. Now we're going to pull up the gun again with F8. We're going to center it in the middle of the target. And squeeze off a round. Now it's going to come back. Press view button. Boop. And that means that our pistol is sighted in. That noise right there. So we're good to go. All right. And, having sighted in our pistol now, we're going to leave the range. I mean, you can't fire your gun at suspects and citizens and stuff if it's not, if it's not pointed in the right direction. I mean, it's gonna work out. All right, we're gonna get ammo from this guy. Oh, I guess we didn't use all of it. All right, whatever. Don't get ammo from this guy. I'm too good at this mini game. Usually you go through some ammo doing that. It's not that easy. All right, so I'm going to give him the ear protectors back. And he says, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome, man. And then I'm just going to go ahead and walk back here to my office. You know? I like the new graphics. Looking pretty good. Honestly. Bonds, we have bad news. Jesse Baines has escaped from the Lighton City jail. Oh, dude, Baines is out. I didn't see that coming. Oh, I'm just as surprised as you guys. Not only has he escaped, but he took the jailer as a hostage. I like her. The jailer's cool, bro. He better not, I swear to God. Bonds, I've named you and your partner Keith to a special task force with the code name of Target. What, are we going to get some deals? Everything under one roof, Captain? I want you boys to answer any and all calls that might be even remotely connected to this dirtbag. Find a mugshot of that punk and get on this immediately. All right, Captain, I got you. So we're going to go over here to this filing cabinet. We're going to open this filing cabinet. And if you'll notice right there, conveniently at the front, is a file that says Jesse Baines. That's the one we want. So we're going to go ahead and get Baines. File. And this is Jesse Baines. Abdominal scars caused by the bullet because I shot him because he's a loser. This is Jason Ciselli. And we're going to go ahead and just get his mugshot. Just rip it off here off the file. Boop. That's ours now. And then we're just going to close the file. Boop. And then we're going to close the drawer. All right, now that we got his mugshot, let's see what Keith is up to besides just sitting in his chair and smoking for the last, 12 minutes or whatever it's been. He says, I'll be right out. All right, whatever. So we're just going to go out to the main hall here and back the way we came.